been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. Their smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. Their smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
Hello everybody and welcome to the final game here from Ford Park here on this King's Birthday Monday public holiday here between the YJFL and the Northern Football Netball League. I am Liam Vertigan. It's a pleasure to be here with you for the final time today on what's been a bumper day and a bumper carnival in the AFL Vic Metro Junior Development Series for 2024. And one final game for these two sides to finish it off. And hopefully they'll be walking away winners, but still got 4 quarters of football to get through first. 20-minute flat quarters. Umpire holds the ball aloft. And we are ready to go here from Ford Park. Balled at half forward early. So YJFL kicking to the right of screen. And they have the ball in there forward 50 early. It's a frantic pace early. You'll come to see that. Clearing ball there that time by Haynes, the Northern captain. Tap to advantage there that time by O'Callaghan. They push the ball back towards their forward 50 here to the YJFL. No one able to gain possession of the football. Here you go, Northern through Real, but it's been cut off. YJFL with a chance. 1-2 here that time. Linking up was Darcy. Sorry, not Darcy. Parazino. Ball inside forward 50. Snapping around the body. And kicking a goal is Angus Dunstan, and that's the first one of the afternoon for the YJFL. They go to 1 straight 6. And the Northern are yet to score. Early stages, first quarter. So from the restart again, good hit out of the ruck. It looks like it might be a centre clearance here for YJFL. It's a cheeky handball from Alonso. Couldn't find a target, in the end it did. Now they're pushing the ball back towards their half-forward line. Great attack. Here's Alonso again. Chips to the pocket, just a little bit too much on it, so having to work for it there. That time is Miller. Miller lost possession of the football. Northern butter up and try and get themselves involved on the contest here again. It's hard up against the boundary line for the time being. They get themselves out of trouble originally to Northern, but they've coughed up possession. Free kick to Yarra Junior here. Ball in boards, nice. Mark was taken. Immediately playing on there was Borello over to Hardman, who kicks a goal. Two straight 12. Go the YJFL. Northern are yet to score. Could be a bit of the same of the previous game. It's a quick start. Start again, even ruck contest again. Yarra Junior with another centre clearance. This is explosive stuff, although that tackle nearly stuck. Hardman just got a kick away. Ball just sat up in the air momentarily. Hands to it, Eldridge there that time for Northern. Ball inside forward 50. Nearly a mark there. Dodging and weaving and just missing there that time is Dunstan. Nearly had his second. Got the curve right on the footy there, did Dunstan, but just went across the face of goal. So here you go. The Northern Footy League. Go to the outer side, the Oriole Road side. Footy has been shared across both sides of the ground today. We usually see it more living on that outer side of the ground. But yeah, as I just said, it's been shared around between both sides today. But probably as soon as I say that, footy will stay on that far side of the ground for a lot of this game. Ball inboard here for Northern. It's been cut off. Intercept mark taken. Ball comes out the back. We've got a free kick for a hold here. Going the way of Yarra Junior. Ball went towards the top of the square. That's on the ball, trying to take on the tackle. Bit cheeky there from Borello. Harding goes down the line. Sammy. Goes out very wide. Ball's fumbled and goes to ground. Hard scrap for it at the moment on that far outer side to try and control the football. Umpire eventually calls for a ball up. Through go Yarra Junior off the kick out of the pack, and it's gone out of bounds on the full. Cooper Haynes, the footy, back towards the middle of the ground. Mark dropped at a very inopportune time. They could have been away through the corridor. They still could be a chance with this one. Ball towards us here, and it's been turned over. D'Antonio. Dryden. Inside forward 50. Nearly a mark there that time for Dunstan, but it came off his teammates' hands first, and now it works away from the contest. Kicking across the face of goal there that time was Harika, and it's been turnover and marked there that time by Harding. He goes for a bit of a run. He shrugged a would-be tackler. Kicks to the opposite side wing where O'Brien's waiting for it. Had to wait for the bounce. Umpire says it's a throw. They go down that far side again. Out of bounds on the full. So ball to about half forward here for the YJFL. Northern snatch it away, but got a little clearing kick. Dryden over the top. Big number of 89, and Panzerino kicks it to the top of the square, and it's been marked in the last line of defence there. Ball across the face of goal now. A ball out very wide, and the mark has been taken there by Dunstan again, who's moving up, down, side to side, or on the ground. Handball over the top. They should finish this off, although that's a crunching tackle right in the goal square by Mitchell. That's a goal-saving tackle. Well done there by Northern to hold it up. Although that will have to come back. And here they go, down the outer side again. Dropped mark there. Still stays in, so no harm done. Chance again for YJFL. Kick to the top of the square. Won't get to anyone on the full. Spinning around. Oh, Dunstan, he's missed again. Could have had 3. Two plays. No score. Harvey to bring it out of defence. Went very short with the pass and found Richards, who's turned it over to Dunstan. So Dunstan to have a look for his second once again. One goal, 2 already for him today. His kick is on the way. It's low towards the goal square. It's across the face through for A behind. That's now 1 goal, 3 for Dunstan. Harvey to Haynes. Haynes got told to play on. He now kicks it out very wide. And here they go, the Northern down the outer side through a few sets of waiting hands. There they'll go back inside forward 50 here. Yarra Jr. Dunstan held. No, sorry, it's not Dunstan. It's looks like it's O'Callaghan. No, it is Koutafidis. A very famous last name. So Lucas Koutafidis plays on, sends a thumping left foot ball on goal and pops it through the middle. So Lucas Koutafidis kicks his first goal, and that's now 3 to the YJFL, and they are 3-3-21. Northern yet to score midway through this first term. So it's a very bright start here for the YJFL. First 3 goals. It's how you want to set up a game. D'Antonio got hands to it. Here they go again, streaming through the forward line. Goes out in front there that time. That's O'Callaghan. He's got Koutafides there to help him out if he wants him. He laid a tackle, but it was disposed of just in the nick of time, and they get it down the line through Brundle. Promising play here for Northern. Harding. He's turned it over. Grinter kicks down the line. Effective pass it was as well. And they're sort of lining up inside forward 50 at the moment here are the YJFL. Players everywhere. They can raffle this one off. They've got about 3 talls down there. Koutafides lurking. Couldn't get hands to it. So was Callahan. That's out of bounds. Ball into play. It was shallow. O'Callaghan had front position on his opponent there that time. Wasn't able to win it out of the contest though, so just squirts out the back of this. High contact. Free kick to Yarra Junior again. And it looks like it's going the way of Lucas Koutafides again. And it is. He'll kick from about 35 metres out, slightish angle. Looking for his second goal. Another thumping left foot ball. The football's in pain after he kicks it. And he's kicked his second. And the YJFL go to 4-3-27. Northern, they are yet to score. Things are looking a little bit ominous already. So ball back in the middle. Good little bit of work there by the Northern ruckman. Had 2 goes at it. Over the top of the football, there's Harding. That's another ball up. Bergen out of the ruck. That's for Northern. Stripped away quickly here for Yarra Junior. Koutafides leads up in the contest for the football. Couldn't gain possession. Goes over and out for a throw-in. So ball back into play. Whistle on it. Have to do that one all over again. Ball in, Bergen playing from behind in the ruck there. Got the tap to it. Didn't find a teammate though. Another chance here for Yarra Junior. Free kick on the play. Going to Northern. So they play on now, kick the ball long down the line. Cough up possession of the footy. Opens up another opportunity here for the YJFL. Can they score from this? It's a high ball on goal, and you bet they can. It's a procession of goals at the moment. The YJFL go to 5-3-33 and the Northern are yet to score still. Around about 4 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Ball back in the middle, 33-point lead early. Very dangerous if you're following Northern. Alonso. Went short. Hand to it, Koutafidis tried to claw it down with the one hand, couldn't quite do so. Oki. Ball down the line for Northern. No one able to take the mark. Handball comes free. Still trying to work this one out as that one bobbles its way forward. It's a ball up again. Crunching tackle there laid off the ball up. And no reward for that. Up it goes again on the outer side it'll be. So the YJFL off the contest here. Can't quite find anyone with possession of the football. Holding free kick. Low darting ball that time to the pocket. Came off the boot of Dryden and it found Borello, who has to sit one up, and Dryden will get it back. And this could be for 6 first quarter goals here for the YJFL, and he could become the 5th individual goal kicker here, Dryden. With a little bit under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Dryden on the right boot. Pushes it across the face of goal. There was a fly down there. Umpire says it was realistic, or else it would have been play on. And kicking over his head. And kicking another behind is Angus Dunstan. He's kicked 1 goal for. So 5-4 plays, no score. 70 seconds to go here in this first quarter. And going down, Dixon. After that one went out of bounds, looked like he jarred something on his leg. Lucky he's close enough to his own team's interchange bench because he is sore. First aid, who's usually just located between both benches, has gone over there. So has the Northern trainer. And I get the feeling just trying to take it in. Get the feeling that'll be it for the quarter. And he's off the ground. And the siren goes here for quarter time here at Ford Park. And the YJFL are 5-4-34. And the Northern are yet to score. An explosive quarter there from the YJFL goal kickers. I have 1 each to Borello, Hardman, Dunstan and 2 to Koutafidis. So a good start as I outlined for the YJFL, and they take a 34-point lead early into this one at quarter time. Be back in a couple of minutes for the second quarter of play. It's the YJFL in control early here.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
Welcome back here to Ford Park. The second quarter of play about to get underway here between the YJFL and the Northern Football Netball League. And it's the YJFL who have started the better, leading the way by 34 points. And Northern need to start a lot better to keep touch here, you feel like, in this game. But they might get the first centre clearance here. Bergen and Sigley linked up. Ball inside forward 50, past a couple of sets of outstretched hands there that time. Grabbing the football and get it on the boot there that time was Borello. Gets it to the outer side where Birchfield was waiting. Centre handball back inboard. And it's gone out of bounds on the full there, that one. It's a good low football there. It's been marked by Alonso. Goes low back towards the middle of the ground. Free kick for a hold. Will go to the YJFL. O'Callaghan, the recipient, goes out wide, fisted away. And trickles to the boundary line for a throw-in. Ball back into play. Oh, whistle on play here as well. Going the way of Northern. Taken by Elias Sammy. Kicks down the line. Stays in the field of play. Cleverly done here by Northern. They get it to the edge of their forward 50. Now go inside. Oh, ball not good though. Mark taken by Cruttenden. And he's able to link up with a teammate out wide. And they can work it down the outer side here if they're good enough. Ball off hands and over and out of bounds it goes for a throw-in. So the ball thrown back into play now. Big pack forms over the top of the footy here to try and get superiority of it. And they trickle it towards the forward 50 now, just by tapping it forward. Not really playing properly, and the mark has been taken by Dryden off the intercept. We can go back and have another look here. Dryden. Dryden will kick from about 35 metres out. Gets pretty close to the man on the mark in the end as Dryden, but the kick is absolutely superb. And there's his first. And the score now goes to 6-4-40 to no score. Still relatively early stages here in the second term, but a good start nonetheless to the YJFL. So ball back up in the middle from the restart. I think taken too crudely there. Yes, that's the call. Hardman. Out wide wanted Grinter. Couldn't hang on to it, but gets it again. Kicks to the pocket. Oh, that's a good strong lead. And mark taken. Kick towards the top of the square. Oh, too big. Dunstan. Now, surely he can't kick another point from here. Starting to get a collection of them. Here's Dunstan. And he's looking for goal number 2. For Yarra Juniors 7th. And it's Dunstan. There we go. That's the way. Pressure was on him by me to put it through. After I said he couldn't kick more points, he's now kicked his second. YJFL have 7, and they are 7-4-46 to no score. About 5 gone here in the second term. Whistle in the middle. This is 666. So a real scrap for it in the middle off the restart. Northern try and gain possession. They nearly do now. Nice little spinning pirouette there that time by Brundle. You'll get it back here. Although that time that was a Reslan. And then we'll see holding the ball. Free kick to Alonso. Now it's out wide. Look at the run out here for YJFL. Free kick again on the play. Push, says the umpire. Going the way of Northern this time. They can try and just recover a little bit here. And that one's been kicked to nearly on top of the roof of the interchange bench. Ball back into the corridor this time. Running away with the footy here. And they're a chance inside forward 50 here again. The YJFL. Numbers back here. There's a crummer down there. He's kicked 3 now. 3 to Dunstan. And it's got a real sense of starting to really come away with it here. The YJFL, it's 8-4-52 to no score. 12 and a half minutes to go here in the second quarter. Pull back in the middle. And going away of Northern. Get it to half forward, but it's been cut off. So another intercept mark here for the YJFL. Call to go, and down the line they go. Tritton. Long one towards the middle of the ground, and standing his ground and taking a nice mark is Oakey. Richards dropped the mark that he probably should have taken, and then was put under immediate pressure by Darcy and co. Umpire says that's a ball up. Probably a moment that he'd like to have back. Archie Richards with that ball spinning towards him in the middle of the ground. Bergen hit out of the ruck. Kick inside forward 50 for Northern. Nearly a mark there that time to Dixon. Ball comes out the back. Where are the numbers here for Northern? No crummers around the contest at the moment. Sammy nearly got hands to the football. Now it goes out wide. Runs its way towards the boundary, although that's a great pick-up. Nearly a high tackle perhaps there that time on Hardman, as someone's clearly bored outside, knocking on the commentary box door. Long ball down the line. Off a set of hands, comes to ground level. Now it works itself out the back. Oh, that's a very kind bounce. Now where are the targets? Couple lead up. In from the side again. That time was Dryden. Couldn't hang on to the mark. Now it's been held in. Nicely played. So ball up. Pretty much at the top of the square here for YJFL. Good spot for them. Dangerous for Northern. Going to come back. Here's Tomic. Inside forward 50. Nearly for Dryden. He will get it, Dryden. Dodges a would-be tackler. Has to handball off to Monkovic. Goes forward here this time for O'Brien. And a kick off the boot. Misshaped there that time. Through for a behind. 8-5 now to no score. Harvey out of the back line. And the footy can maybe just go to a real estate agent and say, hey, look, I want to plan on buying property out on the far side because that's where it's been. Haven't seen much on the broadcast side at all this game. High up and under ball. Works out okay. They push to half forward. Mark has been taken here by Ruben Alonso. Oh, Alonso sees a lead he likes. Oh, goodness me, he's all by himself. That's inexcusable to be left that far open and making him pay big time there. I think that was Hardman. No, it's not. That is Darcy. The 9 on his jumper looked like a 6. Pretty close, nonetheless, in terms of jumper numbers, but got there in the end. Max Darcy kicks his first. And it's now 9 for the YJFL, and it's 59 playing nothing, and I've got that as the 6th individual goal scorer. Getting close to the 9 or 10 we had in the previous game already. So ball back in the middle. Hit out of the ruck there that time. Bergen there for Northern. They get it to half forward through the waiting hands there of Dixon that time. Comes to ground level. Comes out the back. Just a bit wrong-footed there. Now it's an absolute sprint to get to this footy. Well done there that time by Thomas. Outdid his opponent. Ball inboard. Dropping the mark there that he would have loved to have taken there was Alonso. Getting the hands free was Richards from a would-be tackler. Buckmaster goes to the pocket, and that's a delightful pass. And they might finally have a shot on goal here through Joey Dixon. Dixon instead centres the ball. Comes off hands. Thomas once again. Over to Grinter. And look at the run they've got through the corridor here. Look at the numbers there they've got out the back here, going inside forward 50. Downfield is the free kick. And this is Dunstan. The hot leg with 3 goals already to his name today. Moppy just too far out to score Dunstan, so he goes short. And the mark has been taken once again. And it's the same young lad that just kicked the last one, I think. It's turning. Yeah, it is. It is Darcy. And to push the margin out past 10 goals. Max Darcy, he has turned that into a floater, and it's hit the behind post. So it'll be a throw in that left forward pocket. Dangerous spot. Ball in. Even ruck contest there that time. Works out the back. No one able to gain meaningful possession of the footy here for the moment. Umpire circling, calls for it. So back up and down it goes in the ruck. No one able to get it out. Northern clear for the time being, but should be numbers back here. Now it's a foot race because that bounce is always awful on the Sharon. Good possession there by Dunstan, probably the best on the ground at the moment. That's Hardman now with a footy, kicks to the pocket, has too much on it for Darcy to try and get over and stop, and it's over and out of bounds for a throw-in. Ball back into play. Ball works its way forward. Nicely picked up there that time by D'Antonio. And the mark has been taken. Another set shot on goal coming here. And it is with Louis Grinter. And could become the 7th goal scorer if he kicks through. Grinter, right footer, kicks on the way. Lovely looking kick off the boot. Just falls short. Play on it is. Keep it in the field of play. Handball goes in the direction there that time of, looked like Tritton and Darcy. Northern do well to have the footy in possession at the moment. Through the hands there. Still a chance out the back. That big body of O'Callaghan just got a handball to the footy. Good crunching tackle there, although it was a little bit late by Dixon, but it might work out well because they could get him on the rebound. Ball still in the middle. Umpire says it's a hold. It's a free kick to YJFL. Kick inside forward 50. Thomas has a little bit to do here. Sorry, it wasn't Thomas. It was Ingleton. Goes over the top for D'Antonio and he has his head taken off. $25-metre penalty is the call. Trying to plead his case. Zachary Yakub and just went straight through the protected area. Correct decision there. Now this brings D'Antonio to within kicking distance, one would feel. And his kick is on the way. And he's just missed. A little bit of frustration there being shown. Just probably had to wait for the umpire to wave his flag, and Mitchell plays on now and kicks it out wide. Wanted Dixon, and Dixon's won a free kick for pushing the back. Dixon's kick came off hands, as you rightfully heard. Mark taken by Monkovic. Alonso. Kicked it to O'Brien, who wanted to be a little bit cheeky and just play on, but no, he's got to go back behind his mark. O'Brien now sets it up towards the square. Nearly a mark, comes off hands. And a crunching tackle laid there. No hope. And it's a free kick to Northern. Such a good tackle. Goal-saving tackle again. Ball out wide. Dixon gains possession. Goes for a run. Gets caught. Another one on the ball. Dryden with it. Goes very short. O'Brien had to work for it. Dryden again. Driven into the surface. Snapping ball, Monkovic once again to Grinter. And the mark has been taken. And we'll have another set shot on goal. So the set shot about to be taken. A kick on the way there from Borrello is across the face and through for A behind. Mitchell to take the kick out. 9-7-61 plays no score. And that could quite possibly be the last score of the first half. Ball to the outer side wing. Slamming it ball back inside 450 quickly was Cruttenden. Mark has been taken. Got to realise how long's left unless he's going to have a go. It is Lucas Koutafidis, who's already kicked 2 today. Looking for his third. And he said, I'm having a go, boys. And we're going to be right behind this boot of Koutafidis. He's got a thumping left foot. Be a good kick from here. Koutafidis on the left. Kick is on the way. It looks all right. Might just fall short. And it does. So at half-time, it's 9-7-61. The YJFL leading the Northern Football League. No score. And the goal kickers for the YJFL in number order. 1 to Borello, Hardiman, Darcy, Dryden, 2 to Koutafidis and 3 to Dunstan. While for Northern, they keep plugging away in a tough situation for them. At 61 points the margin at the major break. Be back in around 10 minutes for the start of the second half. Been a bumper day. Only got a little bit to go here today. We'll see you shortly. You're watching the AFL Vic Metro Championships here on Stream Zone.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. Their smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, freshly fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sportsaver Australia mouthguard, it's not a mouthguard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sportsaver Australia mouthguard, it's not a mouthguard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
The Yarra Junior, who are in complete control at the moment, leading the way by 61 points. As we go from the restart of this quarter here, ball comes to the broadcast side, which is nice. Haven't seen much of the footy over here so far in this one. It's taken up property on the interchange bench side more. Hit out of ruck. O'Callaghan had first hands to it, gets a handball, but he coughs it straight up. And he gave it straight to Reslin. Chance for Northern inside forward 50. Bounces unkind. Hard up against the boundary line. Could get it back here, Northern, if that goes out of bounds on the full. And just taking it over there that time was Ruben Alonso for a boundary throw-in. Good opportunity here for Northern to jag a goal here. Ball back in. Hands to it there that time, Harding. And here they go. Taking a bounce. There that time was O'Brien. Alonso. And then taken to There was Harika. Oh, that's a great grab. Well done there by Grinter. Grinter down the line. O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan stops, props. Got around Bergen and then hits up a teammate very nicely. And then goes down deep in the forward line. Here he is again, looking for goal number 4. And slamming it through is Angus Dunstan. He had 1-4. He's now got 4-4. He's found his kicking boots. It's 10-7-67 to no score. Still early stages here in the third term. So they're 2/3 of the way there to the 100 are the YJFL side. The seconds got there with about a minute to go in the last quarter. They've got an abundance of time to get there. Free kick has been found, has it? No? That might be a 666 infringement. So they already had a warning, Northern. Now they've given away a free kick. Look at this dash. 2 running bounces and a free kick downfield. So after Hardman got the kick away, got a little clip. And the free kick will go to Will Borello. He's looking for goal number 2. And this to push it out to 73 points. Borello on the left sort of poked at it. He's kicked it behind. $10-8 plays no score. Harvey goes for a dash. And turns it over. Dunstan inboard. And he has found Alonso. And Alonso will go back and have a look for his first goal to potentially come the 7th goal kicker for the YJFL. So Alonso, kick is on the way. He also misses. Mitchell to now take the kick in. He brings it towards the broadcast side, which we love. Finds Oakey. Not his best kick. He wanted Harding. Wasn't going to get him. Over the top, Birchfield with a handball. Good tackle laid. And it's a hole in the ball free kick. Well done there to Norden. Alonso again. Sends one inside forward 50. And it's been marked. Thought it had a couple of sets of hands on it. But the umpire doesn't see it that way. And the mark has been paid and marked to Borello once again. So Borello, 1 goal, 2 for him. Looking for his second. His kick's on the way. Much better kick that time. Straight through the middle for Borello. And it's another one for the YJFL. 11-9-75 they move to. No score for Northern. So a little over 6 minutes gone here in this third quarter. Hot start again. 2 goals, 2 have been kicked. We go again from the restart. Ball to half forward. Drop through the hands. It's nearly a throw, I would have thought. Alonso, another disposal for him. Kicks high to the pocket, off hands, boundary line, throw in. Ball back in. Even ruck contest there that time. Little kick around the body, ineffective. Kick out of the pack, runs itself towards the boundary. Goes over and out for a throw-in. So all the players have pushed up the ground. No one past the centre line. Low ball inside forward 50 from Ingleton. Snapping around the body there that time. And getting a kind bounce? No. Stayed in the field of play. Thought Darcy had another one for a second. Ball out of the congestion. Comes to the outer side. Chance for Northern to control the footy. Right over in front of that outer side bench, which will work for both sides as they can now do some rotations over there. Get some fresher legs on the ground after a little over 8 minutes has been played in this third term. Ball in. Clears the rucks there that time. That one out of the bounds on the full. Down the line again for the YJFL. Slapped away off hands, comes down to ground. Umpire calls once again for it. Umpire calls a block there that time in the ruck. Free kick to Northern. To Bergen, the ruckman. And it kicks it to the centre square. Players trying to attack it. Thomas is there over the top. Or did get it in the end, Thomas. And themselves a free kick here have Northern off the back of this contest. They opt to go very, very short. Now of a run inside forward 50, but marked defensively taken there. Ball down the line. Good grab. Over the top taken by Grinter. Who goes out even wider. Pushing the back, says the umpire. Ball back inboard, and this is a good methodical approach here from the YJFL. Get it inside forward 50 now. Hands to it. Dunstan. Dunstan gave it off. Kick to the top of the square is a behind across the face from Tritton. 11-10-76 plays no score. Mitchell out of defence, goes wide, very wide. Out of bounds for a throw-in. Ball flung back into play. Thomas, dispossessed. Soccer ball forward. Through the waiting hands there that time of Tritton once again. Get the ball ricocheting around here to Northern, so they're trying to compile as much pressure as they can. Free kick for holding the ball here this time. And here's a chance for Northern. They get it to the edge of the centre square. Well read off the ricochet there that time, and going for a run is Mitchell. He's a long way out from home where he usually is down in the back line. Maybe nudging him in the back there that time was Panzarino. High up and under ball works out for them. Mark taken by Cruttenden. That's a high ball. Opens up an opportunity here. Well done by Brundle here, but he's got two Yarra Junior players to beat and he's gone. So here you go, Yarra Junior off the holding the ball advantage. Borello inside forward 50. Out the back, O'Callaghan. It's just got to sit for him. He's trying to juggle, keeps it in play, and then ricochets off his opponent's knee in for a rush behind, and it's 11-11-77 to no score now. Mitchell. Out very wide. Comes off heads. Free kick found by the out-of-zone umpire at the time. Will go the way of Yarra Junior. High ball inside forward 50. Gets out the back, dribbles its way towards goal, and it's across the face through for a behind. (11-12-78). Here goes Harvey now to the outer side. Off hands. And a ball up the end result. Block. Free kick. Northern. And they possess the football nicely down the line. That kick was a little bit dangerous, but works out well. Here's Haynes. Gives it off. Now they go right up the middle. There's a push in the back there. Free kick again to Yarra. They push the ball towards their forward 50 now. Here's Darcy. Darcy to the pocket. Just a little bit too much there on the kick. Kept in momentarily, and it's over and out for a throw-in. Ball back in. Northern down the line. Mark has been taken. Back inboard they go. Chance for Tomic if he can pick up the footy. Became tackler. Richards. Chance for Northern right in the middle of the ground. Becomes a foot race though. YJFL get there first. Tully. Might have had a little clip high there, Hardman, but umpire didn't seem to think so. Maybe just wrong-footed a little bit there. Harding on the left. Gets it to half forward. Tully gets back there in time and sells himself up the river, and that's holding the ball. This is James Beddoe. Sends a thumping ball inside forward 50. Comes off hands. It's an opportunity for both sides. A free kick for a hold has been found. On the way of Northern. So the kick will go to the top of the square. Who's there to mark? No one, no crummers, just at this stage. But held in a very good spot for Northern to potentially get their first one on the board here of the day. Good contest in the ruck. Bounce was unkind. Koutafidis was there. And the ball comes away from the contest. Very cheekily done there by Dryden. Tried handballing to himself. Now it's a ball up before Thomas can get it away. It took a little while to get the nominated rucks there. Shrugging through a couple of tackles there. That time was Alonso. Dryden in over the top. Free kick to YJFL. And to Hardman. Hardman to half forward. It's a nice mark. It's taken by Ingleton. And Ingleton back in board. Has honoured the lead of Harry Cruttenden. You occasionally get those names that you just like to say, and Cruttenden is one of them. So Cruttenden for his first, and he makes absolutely no mistake. That is a lovely kick. And Cruttenden joins the goal-kicking party, and it takes Yarra Junior out to 12-12-84. Northern yet to score. Late stages, third term. So Cruttenden becomes the 7th goal scorer by my counting. Ball back in the middle. It'd be a block in the ruck. That's going to Northern. Haynes wheels around and goes to half forward. Comes off hands. No one there at the fall of the ball for the time being. And that one's been turned over. Broccoli. Nicely done there. Gets corralled a little bit, does Ingleton, over to Thomas. Thomas to half forward. Mark taken there that time by Borrello. And Borrello, delightful hit up. And the mark has been taken here this time by Jonathan Miller. He could go back and join the goal-kicking list with quite possibly one of the last kicks of the quarter here. So Miller has kicked it straight through the middle and nearly kicked it over the net. And he kicks his first of the afternoon pretty much right on the bell as Yarra Junior go to 13-12-90. And they are still leading Northern, who are yet to score. It's a goal-kicking feast here today at Ford Park. If you love your goal-kicking, well, as I said, it's been one of those days. Three-quarter time here. It's YJFL in control. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
Welcome back to Ford Park. The final quarter of play about to get underway here in the AFL Vic Metro Junior Representative Series. And it is the YJFL. They're out by a long way. They're out by 90 points as we turn for home. First hands to it there. Sigley there that time. Ball ricochets off the pack. Tully with the handball. Ball inside forward 50. Nearly an outstretched mark there that time. Still a chance, the YJFL. And we've got it behind. (13-13) 91 plays. No score. Wait for this one to come back into play. Oh, ball out of fullback, dangerous kick. Hatton falls with the footy. And he's coughed it up. Dryden, long ball towards the square. No one able to mark. Ball out the back. It's a goal. Finn O'Callaghan kicks a goal. And that's the one they're all high-fiving. It's now 14:37 to no score, still early stages, final quarter. By my calculations, he's the 9th individual goal scorer. So, ball back in the middle. Northern try and get the centre clearance, but numbers arrive for Yarra Junior. Borello to half forward. Look at the run and the dash on them now. Within range, Dunstan, top of the square, off hands, another goal. No. $14-98 now. Mitchell to Sammy. Sammy switches play. So they work it up from half back to the outer side wing, although that kick smothered off the boot. So they have to work a little bit harder here, Northern, to try and just continually push it up the ground. Handball went in the direction of Bergen. And holding the ball, says the umpire, and he got down real low that time to signal that one. Monkovic with the free kick. Free kick for a high tackle. Gives it off. Away inside 50 go Yarra Junior again, and that's a nice fly. And well brought down once again, and there'll be another set shot on goal. And it is Miller once again to have a look. This could bring up the ton as well for the YJFL. So Miller looking for his second. Left foot kick. Holding its line. Might just drop short. Touch through. Right on the line. Through for a behind. So they move to 99. Mitchell out of fullback. Plenty of the footy for him. Playing out of the defence today. Finds Harding. And Harding hugging the boundary. Through the waiting hands of Richards. Comes out the back. Well picked up there that time by Dunstan, who kicked 4 goals. Over to Finn. For Broccoli. For Thomas. Monkovic. Thomas again. Just gets boot to ball. Bounce very kind for YJFL. Not so kind for Northern until they get a relieving free kick. Ball across the face of goal. Over and out of bounds. Very interesting position that a group of people have decided to sit on the fence on the outer side over there. Ball back into play, hit out of the ruck there that time by Dunstan. Quick snapping ball around the body. I think it's a goal. No, the 100's brought up though. 14-16, 100 plays, no score. It's the exact same score that the Division 2 under-14 side brought up in the previous game. So Northern push it up the ground. Half back they go, push it up to the wing. Off a few sets of hands. Hot footy to try and control, and Yarra Junior snatch it off him once again. Get it up to about half forward. Umpire circling, nearly blew the whistle, had it up to his mouth, and then decided against it and said, "Keep going, lads." So play on was the call. Hugging the boundary line, and now eventually goes over and out. On the full, that is. So opting to handball here, Northern. And they've turned it over defensively. Intercept mark taken. Long ball down the line, fisted to ground level. No one there to control the football. Head over the top of it there that time by Sammy. Slung around, eventually got a little boot to ball. And now holding the ball, says the umpire. And 25, probably for a little bit of lip as well. Kick up the ground. Comes off hands. Well done there by Finn. Now they've got it away. Here's Dryden. Dryden slams it on the boot. Bit silly there. Had a deep forward 50 push. Did Yarra Junior, and now it's come back and 25. They're handing them out like they're invitations to a party, the 25s. Umpires have had enough, I think. Ball to half forward. Bounced favourably for Birchfield. Good tackle there by Harding. Free kick to Northern's Harding. Had assistance in Haynes running alongside him. Sends the ball deep inside forward 50. Oh, what a grab that is. Last line of defence by Harika. Harika goes for the switch to the opposite side. Holding is the free kick. Dryden plays on, has a bounce. Goes for a nice run. Kick, probably not his best. Would have liked that one a little bit better. Sigley to the outer side, running towards the boundary. And you would think it goes over, and it does for a boundary throw-in. Approaching halfway through this final quarter. Ball into play. Even ruck contest there. Comes out the back for the YJFL. The mark has been taken. Low ball. Landing flat on his back there was Harding. Wouldn't tickle in the middle of the ground here. Snapping ball around the body inside forward 50. It's been marked on the intercept. Nicely taken by Tomic. Probably afford to take a minute or two off the clock, just burn it right down. Halfway through the final term now. Alonso goes out wide. The mark has been taken. They run down the outer side now. Nearly a little bit of a nutmeg there. Tully. Taken to ground out there. Someone very happy to tote the horn, just driving past. Nearly a mark there to Cruttenden. Doesn't matter, they get the crumb here. Do Yarra Junior. They'll go long inside forward 50. 2 on 1. Nearly a mark. Got the crumb for 5. Missing. 4 goals, 5 for Dunstan. Harvey short out of defence for Hattenfells. Hattenfells goes to Harding, who goes down the line and fumbling. There was Mitchell. Over and out of bounds, boundary throw-in with a little under 9 to go in this quarter. Ball back into play. Ball towards the top of the square. And it goes over and out of bounds for a throw-in. So ball's hard up against the pocket here. Another set shot. And it's been popped through for another one. 107 points now is the margin. And the goal has been kicked by Cruttenden. He's kicked his second. 15-17 plays no score. Six this will be. Tritton, long ball inside forward 50. And it's a holding free kick. Going the way of Northern. And a long ball up the line they go with. And it's fisted away again. And it goes over and out again. So ball going towards half forward again. Flying there, not being able to tape the mark. There was Brundle there that time. Holding it in there. Alonso, Tritton also around. Koutafides there to help out. High ball. A few players tried to get underneath it. No one able to take the mark. And a whistle on play. And another 25-metre penalty. So they'll push it up the ground here. Northern, and they've turned it over. Still got a little over 5 minutes to go here in this final quarter. Long ball up the line. Now they go inside forward 50. Would love to see a goal for their efforts today. Northern, they do deserve to get at least one on the scoreboard. Over in front of that scoreboard, holding the ball's the call. Out of zone, umpires paid that one. So chance here for Northern. Goes towards the top of the square. Few players at the fall of this one. And it's locked in for a ball up. So ball up at the top of the square, even ruck contest there. It's going to work itself out the back here for Yarra Junior. They go for a run down the broadcast side. Now it's going to be a foot race. Will it bounce kindly? No, it won't. Hatton Fells. Set upon. That's a crunching tackle. Won himself a free kick. That one's gone against Harika there. Hatton Fells has coughed it up. Panzerino. Oh, he sends a floating thing forward. Bounces unkindly. Went past Hunter Harvey. Zarika inside forward 50. Opportunity here for Dunstan for number 5. He's behunted upon. And it goes over and out of bounds for a throw in again. So hard up against the pocket. Back into play now. Right up at the top of the square. Nearly socked through for a goal, but it ricochets. Chance on the inboard ball. Past a couple of sets of outstretched hands. Then a crunching tackle. Umpire once again says that's holding the ball. Kick to the top of the square. Can they get another goal for the road? Back with the flight of the ball and taking a really nice mark. There is Dunstan, and he's looking at number 5 here. Four goals, 5 on the afternoon for Dunstan. He'll take his full amount of allotted time here, one would think. On his approach now, Dunstan for 5. He's got 5. 16-17, 113. The YJFL leading Northern no score. And we're about to shut the curtain on this one. Ball back in the middle. Little over. A minute left. Head out of the ruck there that time, Bergen. Ball towards the forward 50. Mark solidly on the lead. Players switched nicely. The mark is taken by Ingleton, who gives it off. Alonso kicks it behind. Mitchell will take the kick out of fullback. Goes out very, very wide, looking for any teammates out there. No one able to mark, and it goes over and out for a boundary throw in. Not long left here in this one. Ball back into play. Maybe one last chance for one for the road for the YJFL. Get to half forward. No one able to take the mark. Spills out the back. Umpire letting them go. Letting them play to finish it off. And that's a behind. Right on the siren. 115 points will be the win for the YJFL. In an extremely good performance by them. And they have run away with it completely. 16-19, 115 to no score. Goal kickers for the YJFL in number order. Borello 2, Hardman 1, Darcy 1, Miller 1, Dryden 1, 2 to Cruttenden, 5 to Dunstan, 1 to O'Callaghan, and 2 to Kodafides. Another 3 goals in the last quarter. And they wouldn't be happy with the behinds. They kicked 3-7 in that last quarter. And they could have got an awful lot more to their name if they were able to kick straight. So the YJFL way too good here. And we hope you enjoyed the coverage here today of the final day of action in the AFL Vic Country Junior Championships for season 2024. The YJFL victorious